atmosphere right now. Baby, are you really down? Baby, are you really down? Pixelated kisses got me going insane. Replicate this moment from a million miles away. Waiting for the signal, baby, never make a sound. If you never hear from me, all the satellites are down. Yeah, they're all fucking down. Falling through the atmosphere right now. Baby, are you really down? Baby, are you really down?
Timmy game night. Woo woo.
At night, I lie awake and this man is burning. Every waking moment he haunts me. He's coming. I know he's coming. I see someone else in the fog by the lake, and he's holding something. Who is he?
Yeah, it's getting spooky out here. All of Nino Browns done turned Pookie out here. No cool niggas, it's just goofies out here. I mean niggas is eating pork wearing koofies out here. Do it all, stood tall, doofy out here. 10 toes down, I'm on 2 feet out here. Truthfully out here, I'll be twoFly out here. Getting fly, no bullshit, I'm the 2-3 out here. From Jordans you ain't see, shout out to Carolina. To all baby me's, I see all you harrow miners. Mixtape 3 peats, I fade away at the go-go. With girls that'll spread their legs open for a logo. Hey, check out the swag, yo, I walk like a ball player. To the locker room, I'm back to cockatoon. Toast to all you niggas that was talking cockatoon. We on a different flow, we ain't sending vodka to 'em. The shots that we giving make you send a doctor to 'em. Betty say I when it block a to 'em. Now he in an awkward room trying to lock a goon. Like the shooter had a hood on, might have been Dr. Doom. Sounded like a 5th or a 9, couldn't tell her. All of a sudden thunder, it might have been Hoodie Mellow. You saw if it's putting jello, would come to your hood and hello. Waving at everybody, ain't trying to be putting jello. All I know is that the Lambo look good in yellow. And I be swerving potholes in every hood and ghetto. Lame nigga, swerve, I lame nigga swerve. It's been 10 years and you the same nigga swerve. I just gotta keep on keeping on, but I'm not gonna be the one you keep on sleeping on. This verse right here be your worst nightmare. I just laugh at you niggas, then come after you niggas, Freddy.
I'm dead wrong, you wanna live, I can't let you. You at full speed, I'm walking, I still catch you. Mr. Voorhees, good looking, I destroy these. These niggas ain't bosses, they workers and employees. I came out of the lake, but I be in the boondocks. Flannel or overall, work boots, tube socks. I put something right through your face from out the toolbox. Niggas get hot and make the news, I make the news hot. You can be as hard as whoever, I crack craniums. You know all my killings are brutal and spontaneous. I like this, pop out soon as you hit the light switch. Running, then all of a sudden you fall like the white chicks. Might have to crush your Adam's apple with the vice grips. You never see me during the day, I play the night shift. Cartilage, flesh and bone, damn gristle. Be my guest, go ahead and hide, I can't miss you. You already know I reside at Camp Crystal. Lake, dismantle your face, revamp tissue. Power from the hockey mask, James St. Patrick. 3 bodies in one night, that's a hat trick. Pay the plug soon as you finish, that's a backflip. Spend 6, make 12 back, that's a crack flip. Sad part about it, you boys ain't even ready. Preferably my weapon of choice is the machete. Screaming at the top of your lungs before I mangle you. Zip you up in your sleeping bag before I strangle you. Yeah, I had it in me since a youngin'. When you hear that, you don't see me, but I'm coming. Everybody gotta die. Every man running. Nah, my name ring around the nation. How the crime scene was left, they could tell that it was Jason.
and I bring you fire. I'll take you to burn. Fire. I'll take you to learn. I'll see you burn. You fought hard and you
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's so cool.
4GTV stream gifted tier 1 sub to Anonymous
thank you for
Books.
the subscriptions. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Will Neff. I am the king of late nights. And I would just like to call and wish you all a very hearty hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. This song goes so hard. We're gonna let this play out. Get the vibes right.
Fire. I'll take you to burn. Fire. I'll take you to learn. You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn.
Fuck. God damn, I said god damn. Yo, did you catch up on Fallout? No, I watched another episode. I think I got two more. I am caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen, though. Oh, God, it's good. Oh. Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, Jujutsu Sorcerers.
My constant reprieve from real life. Keep going hard, Billiam. Thanks for what you do.
Thank you. Appreciate that. JJK is Gasolina. Real. Me, Luke. Are you watching the new Game of Thrones? I have been. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm really enjoying it. I'm ready for Duncan to fight, bro. I'm ready. I'm ready for this motherfucker to fight. Every week it's like, and I'll show them next week. And I'm like, fuck, man. Let my boy Duncan pop off. All right, let me see. Here we go. Can we go 3 for 3? I don't know. I've been good, not great recently. Ooh. I'm going to go Praise You Like I Should. I got to praise you like I should. Oh, not on there. Maybe it's under a different name. Fat Boy Slim. Praise. Oops. Nope. All right. We're going to skip this one. Ooh. I think this is Fuck You. By CeeLo. Is it CeeLo Green? Man, what the? This has got to be. They don't have CeeLo Green on here? Come on. All right. Oh, fuck. This is some normie-ass song. I want to say it's like Macklemore. I'm trying to think of the most normie-ass. Oh, wait. Welcome to my house. Right? Something like that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, gotta be. All right. We're back in. Oh, I know that one anywhere. Come on. And I want you painted black. No colors anymore. I want them to turn black. I have a theory that that might be the hardest song ever made. Pound for pound, dollar for dollar, Painted Black. When it came out, there was just not other shit like that. When that came out, that was probably the hardest thing that anybody has ever heard. It was like, oh my. It was like the Rolling Stones and Rachmaninoff. Like, they had never heard anything like that before. That is like ancient history. That's an old Stones song. God, that shit is so heavy. All right. Getting nothing from that. It's just a piano chord. Nothing. I don't know this one. I can tell you I don't know this.
Gucci Gang.
Oh my God. Okay, I know. Okay. I know that voice. That's Little Pump. That's Little Pump. And he said Gucci Gang. Wow, I'm back, baby.
Gucci Gang. Oh.
That's it right now, Tina.
Lil Pump. Yeah.
Pump.
Gucci Gang. Oh.
God, man, he had a moment, didn't he? Damn, I'm back. I'm back. Bam, bam. I'm back. Bam, bam. Get up off of that thing. Dude, I got to go back to Painted Black. I had this fucking song on a goddamn tape. My cousin left a tape at my house. And I would listen to this on a tape over and over and over again. When I was like, I want to say I was 7 years old. And you know, like that meme of a guy who's just like punching the air when he's a kid? I would just felt like I was a dark sorcerer.
I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by.
Isn't this a cover by the Stones? Wait, really? Hold on. This is a cover? No. Stop. No way? Yeah, dude, if it's a cover, I'm... Wait, Eric? Wait a minute. Wait. Is this an Eric Burdon and the Animals song?
I see people walking by, dressed in their colorful clothes. I see them strolling by.
No, this is a cover? Dude. That's crazy. There's a lot of like really hard shit from that era. That like, dude, this. Low key, another one of the hardest songs ever.
Oh, baby. You know, she comes around. Just about 5'4". From her head to the ground. You know, she comes around here. Just about midnight. She make me feel so good, love. She make me feel alright. And her name is G. L. Whoa.
Golly. What's on the gaming menu for tonight? I don't know. So peace and love. Peace and love. Some of you know this, some of you don't. I usually take like a Thursday or a Friday off. I'm not doing that. I wanted to get a stream in. I don't know how high effort it's going to be. I think my OBS just crashed because my camera just got realized. Let me see if this works. If I do this, the camera will disappear. Yes. Then I go to my camera settings and I go to my original settings and my camera will reappear. Crazy. I swear there are ghosts in the computer sometimes. Okay. Yeah, no, I usually take one of those days off. I didn't take it. Ooh, The Framed. I think this is Virgin Suicides. Ha! Bang! Gloria! 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 Dude, Virgin Suicides is... God. Real shit, that's a hot girl movie. I swear to you, girls that love Virgin Suicides are like crazy girls that will ride you into the dust. I don't know what it is about that movie.
Wow, that's very cool.
I don't know what it is about that movie. You don't fuck a girl whose favorite movie is a Virgin Suicide. She fucks you. You're getting pegged.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
2 years frog.
Dozed off. Thank you so much. DC news. Let me take a look. Nicholas Hoult is bulking up for round 2 against Superman as filming for Man of Tomorrow approaches. Oh my God, bro. We're getting Lex in the purple suit. If you know, you know. We're getting Lex in the purple and green. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, daddy. Ooh, flick my nips. Don't do it, Will. Please don't do it. If this is this goddamn fucking hamster,
wow,
bro.
that's very cool.
I got sent this goddamn fucking hamster 3 times today.
Gary, help me. Come here and help him right now. He's hanging himself. He's hanging himself.
No, he's holding on.
He wants to commit suicide.
Oh, he might be trying to.
Gary, get him. He hates his life. Save him.
He wouldn't be able to, his head wouldn't be able to hold on like that.
He's trying to kill himself.
Yeah, he hates his life. He's a hamster.
Dude, the kid with the tiny kid lisp being like, he hates his life. He's like, I feel that. I feel that when I watch the Jets. I fucking feel it, man. Yo, okay, so Hope Springs Eternal, copium to the max, copium. I'm not going to lie. The Jets have made some really solid moves in the last 2 days, and I hate that. I was so ready to just tune the fuck out this season. They basically hired, okay, so what they did was really smart. In case you don't follow the Jets, which none of you do, they basically hired all of Mike Tomlin's crew. Now that Mike Tomlin is out, they literally went and hired all of Mike Tomlin's crew from the Steelers, basically, which was really fucking smart.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Stebop69, thank you so much.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Apathetic Blade.
I was really surprised. I think they hired 3 people from his staff, and I was like, oh, that's competent. I can't believe that. All this hope only for misery aware. I mean, I'll be so real. For the first time in forever, I'm going into a Jets season with no hope. I think they will be the worst team in the NFL, but I'm just not used to like competent moves. And this was like a Frank Reich and hiring a bunch of the Steelers staff. I was like, wow, that's pretty competent. That's interesting. That would be their advantage. They need to draft a franchise quarterback. I don't think they will. The only quarterback that I have any interest in for the Jets, if they take one before like the 4th or 5th round, is Trinidad Chambliss. That boy is good at football. Oh my God. And it's not just because he's from Grand Rapids. It's pretty hype that he's from Grand Rapids, though. He might low-key be the best quarterback in the draft, which is crazy. McAvoy gave an injury update. Oh my God, look at my man's face. Oh no. Just take notes from the Vikings and be silent fan? What are you the Vikings are not a silent fan base. What the? Have you looked at the internet? The Vikings fans were imploding this year. Vikings fans were imploding last year when you had 14 wins. Clayface has been delayed to October. Fuck. Sag. Biff Teki? What is Biff Teki? Or steak? What is Biff Teki? A traditional Greek dish. Well,
yeah,
seeing
wow,
as though I don't
that's
even know
very
what
cool.
Biff Teki
Netflix
is,
go.
I guess I'll go steak. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate you. Star Wars character Biff Tacky.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for
Baldur's Gate TV
Will
series
Neff, did you see
continuing
the
in-game
Sony
story.
Dynamite main
Yes.
event last Wednesday?
Oh, what up? What was that? Wait, I missed what was said. Did you see this from the AW event? I saw a lot of the Fuck Ice thing. Yeah, that was fucking great. I'm so excited for this show. Dude, everything's looking up. What's happening?
Oh yeah, wow, that's for
My mental's getting better. Have you kept up with the Lindsey Vonn doing this at 41 years old with a freshly torn ACL?
53 months, baby.
She
the will
confirmed
of
it was
Lizard
100%
Will.
a rupture. Yeah, Lindsey Vonn is going to compete. Yeah, man. What a fucking lion. Good for her. When does she actually compete? I haven't been following the Olympics at all. I was watching HBO Rome and they hit me with the worst timed ad of all time. I'm pretty good at that too.
What are you waiting for? No! No! No!
And a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right.
At 2 Applebee's. At 2 Applebee's. Oh my God. This is hype. What's hype?
Tomorrow we basically take control of this tribe without anyone noticing. What's wrong with it?
For the broken hearted. I don't want any spoilers, so I'm not going to look at that, but that, yeah, hype. Sing a song for the broken hearted. Well, are you a fan of Gundam anime series? Yeah, I really like Gundam Wing. I was always a Gundam Wing guy, always. To varying degrees, I like the other ones, but Gundam Wing always was just like, I think the reason that Gundam Wing hit so hard for me is these are the best characters ever in Gundam. Like, these guys are so fucking emo cool.
Well, I have learned from watching you that being a Jets fan is like being given your dream car for free. Then as you drive it off the lot, someone hits you, totaling it.
No. Bad comparison, honestly. Being a Jets fan is like when your parents give you a fucking Pontiac Aztec for your 17th birthday with 200,000 miles on it. And you go to pick up a girl and it just doesn't, the engine gives out. You know what I mean? And every time the car has to do the bare minimum, it shits out. John Cena indie run is gonna feed generations. Wait, what is the John Cena showed up at an indie? No. Stop. This is not real. This is not real. This is not real.
He's in the ring! Entering the Rumble, John Cena! No! Oh my God, no! Five knuckle, no! And now!
Wow.
And now they're both down! And someone's hitting the ropes and now the five knuckle shuffle! There it is!
He broke your rock. This is so stupid. I love it. This is so stupid. I love it. Okay, but which one are you choosing? Yo, I swear the DC intern is out of control. The DC intern needs to be put down with tranquilizers. Valentine's Day is just a week away. Which Gotham City hottie has the best shot at stealing your heart? Poison Ivy, Plant Mommy. Bruce Wayne, Sugar Daddy. Catwoman, the feline goddess. Or Nightwing, the booty god? Listen, I'm going Nightwing because I got to see how he got the nickname. Don't you buy Eraser me. I need to see how he got the nickname. I'm going with the booty god. Did you see the clip of the Rat King and the boys at a DJ Chaos set? No. What?
All that Survivor friends.
Yeah!
Baby! I'm making AJ drink.
I didn't suffer from Survivor. I just need to hang out with them all.
AJ, who doesn't drink, just did a vodka shot. Very nice. We got Polly, stunning. He does drink. Miles definitely drinks.
Right, red already.
Best season ever. Best season ever. By the way, guys, probably later this weekend or Monday, maybe Sunday. Maybe I'll just say fuck the Super Bowl and do a Miles interview on Sunday. I don't know. I don't know if Australians watch the Super Bowl, but we have the Rat King on stream, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get it done. Very excited about that. Very excited about that. Very excited about that. We don't. Okay, fair.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Fusion Ice Phoenix. Thank you. More news on Man of Tomorrow. Yes. Fuck yes. Yes. Bro, am I the only one who wants to see an Isabel solo project and have her kill more historical figures? Can I just get Isabella killing cartoon versions of all the worst people in the world? God, that was so tight. By the way, dude, she and Hassan are mutuals on Instagram. I think she's a Hassanabi head, and every week I beg Hassan, I'm like, please get Hawk Girl on the pod. Please. 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 She's so cool. I just wanted her to do the scream. Come on.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Boy, will you the bestest. Also, have you watched Heated Rivalry? It's good.
I watched one episode. It is good. I'll watch more of it. There's so much that I have to watch right now. I'm watching Primal. I'm watching Night of the Seven Kingdom. I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm watching The Pit. Like there is so much television right now that I have to fucking claw my way through. Fallout, yeah, it's crazy. Hell's Paradise, yeah, dude. TV is back, baby. JJMN. Would I have interest in talking to Tartakovsky? Yes. Are you a plug, or are you just putting that out into the universe like, hey, would you have any interest in talking to one of your favorite artists ever? Yes, I would. And by interest, I mean I might suck you. LOL, I do PR for Adult Swim / on Primal. I'll look into it. How long have you been a fan? Are you new here? You better be new here. Because if you've been sitting on this, I'm going to come at you like a spider monkey. That is crazy. Bro, do you know how long I have been plugging Primal on this very stream? Oh my God. Holy. Yeah, I would melt. Also, if he ever needs a voiceover artist, I know Primal has no voices. But I'm ready. Thank you so much. Reach out. Reach out to Haas or reach out to Naisu, or we'll get in touch. Yo. There's gonna be a House
that's
of the
cool.
Dead.
The Batman 305 gifted a tier 1 sub to
Movie?
JJMN12. They have given 4 gift subs in the channel.
The House of the Dead. The Batman, thank you so much, dude. Dreamcast is back. Dreamcast is back. We yearn for Y2K. We yearn. We yearn. Jet Set, please, dude. A Jet Set movie would be peak. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Oh, I saw this sumo. This is crazy. Yeah, that move is crazy. That duck under? That's ice cold. An NFL project led by Superman? No. 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 A Mr. Irrelevant project? Okay, for those of you who don't know, Mr. Irrelevant was a title that is given to the last player picked in the NFL draft. And it is a bizarre tradition that starts because they were doing marketing. It was like an ad. But the 200 and whatever pick, every draft gets a jersey that says Mr. Irrelevant. It is crazy. It's like a whole ceremony. It is crazy.
Hey, everyone.
Melon finally reviewed one of the GOAT albums. Wait. Why is he reviewing this album from 20 years ago? And if the score isn't a 9 or a 10, I'm going to absolutely tweak.
Visceral, explosive, wonderfully sequenced album, in my opinion. One of the best sequenced in electronic dance music in general.
I was at my shitty office job today, and all I could think about was that I wish there was a deep fryer.
So you can make French fries, right? Right?
And it just continues to age so well after each passing year. And for further context, was really just a cultural reset at the time it came out. Because not only were the blogs just going absolutely crazy for this thing, but this record really helped to broaden in a massive way the growing love for French house that Daft Punk originally kind of put on the map. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Love the hell out of this record. Amazing record. Mind-blowing record. Let me know what you think of it. I'm sure you will. Transition, have you given this album a listen? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best, you're the best. What should I review next?
Where's the score? He doesn't score classics. Oh. Have you listened to the new Joji? Yeah, bro. You guys know I'm a Joji head. You guys know I'm a Joji head. I listened to the entire album in the shower today. Is this AI? No, it's just the visualizer they put out. So usually when an album with this much hype drops, they want to have it on YouTube so people can listen to it. So what they'll do is before they film the music videos, they'll just release visualizers, which will be like, 45 seconds or like an animation to go with the songs until they film music videos. The whole album in the shower, it's not a long album. Like every song is like a minute to 2 minutes. Bro, it's 45 minutes? Yeah, bro. How long do you guys take to like get cleaned up? I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I put on all my fucking lotions. I floss. I dry myself off. I put on clothes. No, God, no, I didn't take a 45-minute shower. I probably took like a 12-minute shower, and then the rest was me getting ready. You guys have to understand, I come do streaming every day after doing 3 hours in the gym. And then I run home, and then I walk Farley. So usually right before stream, I am a fucking mess. I am absolutely soaked in sweat. Just destroyed. Three-hour gym sesh is crazy long. I know, but I'll be honest, the gym is like the thing I enjoy most in life, so. Do you do cardio at the gym? Yeah, so I've recently lost 10 pounds with my new routine that I have, and I think I'm gonna try and get back down to 175 where I was for boxing. But my routine every day is I'll wake up and walk Farley, usually around 2 miles. Then I'll have my coffee, do some work at my desk. Then I'll walk to the gym, which is usually around a mile 0.4. Then I'll do around 500 calories on the elliptical or the tread climber. Then I lift. Then I stretch. Then I run back. Then I walk Farley again. Then I get ready. So like I'm absolutely wrecked at the end of my what's a tread climber? It's like you're doing this and you're like climbing. What's your calorie intake for the day with that exercise? Right now I'm trying to keep my calories at around 1,800. I'm trying to cut though. Like I'm a former wrestler, so I know how to cut.
On the surface,
Ooh,
the
what's
world
this?
faces an ancient
Hell card.
evil. Below, alone or together, heroes face the
Hello,
upheaval.
Mr. Neff. May I
You
introduce
look like
you to
a
the
white
dish of my
version of
hometown, the
who?
garbage plate?
Wait, oh, the garbage plate? I know the garbage plate. The garbage plate is a classic. I look like a white boy version of this guy? Damn, I'll take it. Shit, I'll take that shit.
Welcome to Raw.
The garbage plate is kind of famous. All right, what were we looking at? We were looking at Hellcard.
Evil, fighting and building their decks along the way, unlocking cards and artifacts. Wall, tipping.
I'd be down for something like this. There's a lot of good shit that just came out. Will is spicy white, dude. How about when Don Lemon called Hassan Piker spicy white today? That shit was fucking hilarious.
Rochester, New York, the home of Kodak Eastman, situated on Lake Ontario, and creator of the finest delicacy in all the land.
Hey, can I have a plate with all the garbage on it, please?
That, my friends, is the garbage plate, and let me tell you, it is glorious.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it's a hamburger with cheese, onions, French fries, macaroni salad, and then it's like a beef sauce.
My name is Alex Tahu. My grandfather invented the original garbage plate called Hots and Potatoes, and my father perfected the real garbage plate.
At this point, you're probably wondering what this so-called garbage plate is. I'll tell you, garbage plate.
These are actually phenomenal. You know what they taste like? They kind of taste like a chili dog.
It is.
Let me handle this. Garbage plate starts with your choice of sides from home fries, French fries, macaroni salad or beans. Then you pick your meat. Hot dogs, hamburgers.
I do not fuck with the beans though.
Cheeseburgers, whatever's on the menu. Then you add your toppings from mustard, onions, and hot sauce. Ketchup and red hot is optional. Then add 2 pieces of Italian bread and butter.
This is blue collar shit here. This is blue collar. You know what I mean? You're either working in a mine or you're driving a truck after you slam one of these.
And you're all set to go. Over the years, we've had a lot of different kind of garbage plates. We actually had our sardine plate years ago.
No.
I don't think you can get much.
No. I'll run you out of the truck with that. We eating good with that. Pickle in the pouch. I already got a pickle in the pouch.
It's crazier than sardines. The best part of this business is, of course, the customers. Without them, we'd be nothing. The place was established to give people a lot of food at a reasonable price. For years, people have come in here hungry that didn't have any money. My father always fed them.
That's really sweet, Alex, but let's get back to the garbage because I'm really wondering.
Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This fucking editor needs to take a big step back because he's adding slop sound effects that's purposefully trying to make this unappetizing. Listen to this sound effect.
Really sweet, Alex, but let's get back to the garbage because
Brother,
I'm really
what are we
wondering
doing?
how many calories are
What are
in
we
a plate.
doing? It sounds like he's pushing mayo through a sock.
I really don't know. Some people have said 3,000. I don't think it's that high, but I guess I'd have to be a nutritionalist to tell you. But I will say this is the only place you can get a garbage plate. Any other plate in Rochester is a copycat. We
Okay, that is absolutely not true. There are a bunch of garbage plates.
trademarked it, so now it's world famous.
Trademarking garbage, genius.
But I guess this is the original. If you want the original slop basin. This dude is quickly turning awful. Giannis? Everyone is online. The internet is full of opinions. I decided it was time to make some of my own. Today, I'm joining Kalshi as a shareholder. We all on Kalshi now. The fuck is Kalshi? Prediction market for trading in the future. Oh. What a weird way to announce this. It looks like an in memorandum. You know what I mean? It looks like something the team puts out where it's like, unfortunately, late on Thursday, Giannis was driving his McLaren and drove into a deep fryer. Like this is a weird way to announce that you're backing a prediction site. This Marvel Comics sneak peek is goated. Okay. Marvel knows what it's doing. Marvel knows what it's fucking doing. Marvel saw how fucking horny Absolute is getting, and they're like, well, we can do this. Rivals change something? Real. They have a completely AI ad where idiots are betting on how many hurricanes there will be and how much the price of eggs will go up. Jesus Christ. Baron Von Egg is going to do some insider gambling, and it's going to go absolutely crazy. I wish I was Baron Von Egg right now. The Egg Lord. Oh my God, ad is playing right now. Oh no. God damn it. Northern Lion? Yeah, he's Baron Von Egg. He actually owns all egg. Might be up your alley. The Last Spell Tales of Torment. Oh? Oh, it's kind of like a dark Final Fantasy Tactics? Interesting. Oh, it kind of looks like what's the one I'm thinking of where you're like the 3 different houses and there's all the permadeath with your units. DCKO variant cover, Kenny Omega and Darkseid. Yeah. Dude. Fire. Comics are so valuable, it's crazy. Batman, number 1, 1940, CGC 9.4. What? Okay, for those of you who are non-comic people, I just want to put something in perspective. To see a comic from that timeline above like a 4 is like considered pristine. A 9.4 from 1940 is like, this must have been in a hyper time chamber. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
That is
reminder
impossible.
to enjoy each day you don't have norovirus NAFLA.
What? Real. I mean, this is crazy. Have I checked out Dark Patterns yet? No. I'm so into Absolute that I'm just kind of dialed right now. This movie is going to suck. Skeletor is the embodiment of toxic masculinity in the Masters of the Universe movie, says director Travis Knight. Jared Leto wanted to swing for the fences. Yeah. Yeah. And he prays. Are you in New York City? Surprised you could fit all of the props onto the plane. I am not in New York City. With peace and love, I bowed out of that trip. I wanted to listen. There was something else planned that I would have had to go for that kind of fell through. And beyond that, both Hassan and Austin only planned to stay for like 20 hours. So I was like, all right, well, I don't know if I'm going to. Like if I'm going to fly to New York, that shit is expensive, man. Neo 3, I could play some Neo 3. Do I need to have played Neo 2 to get it? Alex Ross is releasing a new graphic novel titled Marvel Dimensions. No? Okay, we might give it a dance. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
God, I miss hand-drawn cell animation. Oh, you right. You right as hell. Oh my God. Get him, Astro Boy. Shit is so smooth. Bro, I watch shit like this and like Akira. And it's so smooth. Oh, the other one I was watching literally today is, bro, this shit to this day is so fucking crispy.
She's out of her mind!
You're dead!
God, this movie is so crispy. Vampire Hunter D Bloodlines with the dampier. I was one of those children and he saved me. You were Krillin. You were killing it shirtless last night to these jams. Real talk, that is me. He's even built like me. He's got that Sherpa body. Dancing is so good for you. Never lose dance. The first minute will hook you. Okay. Got my attention. Stranger, ease my soul, crushing battle with anxiety.
Push, push, push. Right there.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of everything.
Why?
I don't know.
There is no ground. There's no you. There's nowhere you can look, and there's nothing. It's just a fluid moment of consciousness.
Once you become a nudist, like you're free with a lot of things. You're free. Like,
remember when you was a kid, you take tests. Don't stay stuck on this one problem. Just keep on going. That's the same thing in life.
I'm 62 years old. I should be worried all the time, but I'm not.
How do I,
Just don't think about shit.
Real.
Can I pay less in rent if I spend most of my time living in my own head? Is constant worrying truly an internal flaw if sometimes the world makes no sense and is really mean? I shouldn't spend my mornings trying to mentally solve problems that haven't even happened yet. But what if I lose everything if I don't? What if the person I trust most betrays me? What if I never find a deep sense of belonging and die alone?
Real.
What if I die alone? What if I won't ever live up to my potential? What if there's no way to escape the constant fear looming under my conscious mind and I'm doomed to forever?
Mr. Williams.
To where?
Hey, yeah, called me in your office, sir. Good to see you. Okay.
You've been doing a fantastic job this past month.
Thank you so much. Seriously, I mean, that means the world to hear. I was worried this was going to be about something.
You remind me of myself when I was younger.
Really? Oh.
So, like, are you anxious right now?
No. What?
It's just, how do I put this? You are a vibe kill.
What?
People around here don't like you, man. I mean, you're good at your job, but it's like, oh my God, get me away from him. He's reeking of fear. He's thinking about everything. He can't do a Jesus.
That's not true.
Just chill out.
That's not true.
Starting to really piss me off. This company runs on one kind of fuel, and it ain't bitch.
I mean, Mr. Williams, I feel like this isn't very professional.
Mr. Williams, he said, oh, yeah. Take the week off. Go fix yourself. Come back in my office, and if I get so much as a whiff of this, oh, Mr. Williams, then you're fired. And I'm going to ask you again. Are you anxious right now?
No.
It's pretty sweet to have a boss who loves you the way mine does.
Street
He went out of his
therapy.
way to point out he's noticed my struggle with anxiety and wants to see me turn a new leaf so that I can be a better employee,
a better man, and most of all, a better intellect.
Now I'm gonna lose my job. My boss is right. I'm annoying. If I don't have something, I'm afraid I never will, and if I do, I'm afraid of losing it. Who wants to give that guy money? I can throw on an earring and walk around with a beautiful stride, sure, but when it comes down
The
to
suit
it,
is taking me
I'm
out.
just a scared guy. Nothing feels safe, and now it's gonna cost me my job. And probably everything else going forward in my life because I can't change in a week. This is just the start of the end, and sooner or later, I'm gonna spiral and collapse into myself like a dying star. But as it turns out, life had other plans in store for me. On my way home, something happened to catch my eye. A glimmer of hope, a window into a world where anxiety seemed like just a word.
This guy has been in his underpants in Times Square for like the last 30 years.
I wanted to sulk back into my hole in the ground, but something within me just had to find out. How does this cowboy ride?
I'm the naked cowboy. Gotta do what you gotta do. So what's up?
My boss at my job, he told me that if I don't stop being anxious, he'll fire me. And I'm
Well, that makes you more anxious, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to like. Just
Well, it's like
calm
when you
down.
can't sleep at night. Why can't I sleep? Why can't so
Exactly. How do you not get anxious like when you're out here?
I'm always anxious. I thrive on adversity. I can't wait for a problem.
Okay.
I have a completely normal, absolutely disciplined life outside of this environment.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy is I bet this guy makes $200,000 a year. Naked Cowboy, I bet cleans up cash all without taxes. You know what I mean? He has like he has a thriving cash business.
We need the things that make us feel like we have control in the world because we don't.
To me, that kind of freaks me out because like there's no control and that scares me.
You pay taxes on it? Not anymore. Not anymore. No tax tips.
There is no ground. There's no you. There's nowhere you can look, and there's nothing. It's just a fluid moment of consciousness.
So how do you not get freaked out?
Well,
how do you?
Because I got you, buddy. I got you. I got someone I believe in.
Maybe he was kidding around, but in that moment, after our embrace, it felt as if all my worries fell silent. Here was a man who felt so at peace with the uncontrollable nature of the universe that
For
he could
3
just
years,
walk around.
up to 25K. Chatters, let me inform you something. People who operate cash businesses lie. I know this is going to seem crazy, but people who own and operate cash businesses typically will underreport how much they're making. Hope this helps.
In his underwear. He was everything I wanted to be, and somehow his belief in me, real or not, filled me with enough confidence to look at my situation differently. Maybe I can figure something out and change just enough to keep my job. Maybe I can become the man I've always wanted to be. I had found the courage to give this ultimatum a real go, but I was still left with some serious questions.
I bet it's online. Hold on. How much does the Naked Cowboy make a year? Around $150,000 annually. I was almost on the fucking button with that. I was almost on the fucking button with that. AI slop, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't care. It's just sourcing that from somewhere else online. It's a fact about the fucking naked cowboy.
Well, what would you name your sex robot and tell
It's
why
not a
it's
piece of art, chatters. Fucking relax. What would I name my what? I gotta pee.
What the cowboy said was true, that he is actually anxious all the time. Then isn't having a disciplined life where you are given an illusory sense of control nothing but a band-aid to a deeper wound?
You already peed? I tell you guys this all the time. I have high pressure. I can piss like a power washer.
Ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Well, what would you name your sex robot and tell why it's Hoss?
What would I name my sex robot and why is it Haas? I would name it HAL 3000.
Is there maybe an approach to changing my relationship with fear out there that might work for me? The city is big, and maybe a few people have figured out a thing or two.
Because that would make me feel less guilty when I fuck its brains out.
I guess I have a week to find out. My first conversation of the day was with a person who, much like the cowboy, regularly committed himself to a physical practice.
This is the bag over here.
Okay.
Manhattan Portage.
Yeah.
And it shows you all of that. Like, it's really cool.
What's this?
Well, that's my, I do like pretty much modeling. I do erotic modeling, yeah.
Naturist, nudist.
Yeah, explore your body. Like, you know, the man who knows his body, like, you know, inside, outside. It shows that you love your life, you love who you are.
I was spellbound by Richie's account of how much personal liberation nudism provided him with.
It's just really fun. I'm gonna have my hands like this, and a girl comes behind you.
And after filling him in on my situation, he painted a picture of his experience that I could only describe as pure bliss.
So they go inside like a setting, dim lights, incense burning or something, so it relaxes your whole mind, you relax. And you're like lotioned up, and you go with the music. The music is like some earth, wind, ocean and stuff, you know, sound of the water.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah, and birds whistling in the background, and it's really good.
But I'd be lying if I said that actually trying this out myself didn't completely terrify me. I have a hard time looking at myself fully clothed. To try and embrace myself naked just feels way too risky. I mean, what if I really look at myself and discover something horribly ugly? Or what if I like it too much? Can I pull off being a nudist? I couldn't ignore that we were right next to a playground any longer and decided to strike up another conversation.
Just think about positive stuff, man. Positive. What you want to do in life? Something positive.
What about like at my job though? I have to go back in a week and
You tell them this.
Tell them to fuck
off.
You.
Yeah, fuck off.
What if I lose my job though?
You're not gonna lose your. If you lose your job, you get a better job.
Hell
what if I don't get a better job?
You're gonna get a better job. See, there you go. You thinking negatively.
Yeah.
But I can't afford to piss my boss off. I need this job. York is not a place to be losing jobs, and even if I could pull off only positive thoughts for more than a minute, how practical is that anyway? I mean, don't you need to think about what could go wrong in order to make smart decisions?
So as of right now, you wouldn't hang out with me because I'm kind of negative, essentially.
No, I would hang out with you because you need some help. Yeah. Yep. I'll hang out with you.
I felt a strange pang of nausea hit me after our conversation, and I think it was caused by a feeling of shame. This man was trying to help me. He was talking to me, and all I could do was listen to my own brain. I was starting to get sick of how much fear was within me, how resistant I was to just trying anything.
What can I? Yeah, like smoke weed.
Smoke weed.
It could all be so simple.
I got some weed.
I haven't done it.
I thought you did.
I mean, I can't do it now because I got to do the rest of the video. But
what you gotta do is sober. Can I smoke?
I can't. I can't.
So I knew what I had to do. I needed to shut my brain off and just act. I was only going to learn what works for me and what doesn't by seeing it happen with my own 2 eyes. Because I'm someone who does that. I don't overanalyze and I don't overthink. I'm a positive person. And things are going to work out for me.
Dude, the suit is taking me out. It's like Talking Heads level suit.
And I'm handsome. My boss will see that I've changed.
My boss will
Shohei frame over his face.
see that in reality, I was never anxious to begin with. We're a secret monster. We're a secret monster.
I'm gonna walk in confident, like I really like myself.
You been away?
Yeah, something like that.
And I'm gonna keep it light, maybe even joke around a little bit.
Dude, you're looking buff. You been working out?
So you lost your anxiousness, huh?
You know, I just kind of like took a look at myself. Okay.
And if he really tries to press me, I'm gonna give him this look that says, don't mess with me.
You know, you breed anxiety.
You spread it around.
I'm not anxious, okay?
And if he tries to be really mean,
You got more anxiety in your little finger than the whole fucking company has down on the 2nd floor.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, what is this act you're putting on with me? The fucking headphones. You're trying to be Mr. Cool.
That
You remind me of myself when I was your age. I used to cry over everything. Out of my office. Come on, go.
I'm gonna go.
You're also Asian. You're also Asian. You're also Asian. You're also Asian. You're also Asian.
weed is the devil's lettuce. It should be illegal again. I know it's only my first day trying to change this pretty deep-rooted part of myself, but so far the only things I've learned are that I can't think positively at all. I can make taking drugs
Hey,
not
thank
fun.
you. Poggy.
And nudism is not okay. It's not okay. In fact, it's wrong. But then again, I'm the one constantly afraid. And Retro Richie's the one that seems to have found some peace.
The learning never ends. It goes here, so many.
Please tune in to Caroline's stream. She's covering important information. Oh boy. Oh geez.
How do you? No, it's not in the right place. Well, that's not fair. Okay, note to self. If I am going to ever be an Olympic ski jumper, first I'll get a penis and then I will inject it with hyaluronic acid. Enlarge your labia. Can you? Ah! Oh my God. I am just imagining these extra long flaps.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Finally.
Now we're thinking.
So stupid.
Pump it up.
By the way, I was so far ahead of the news curve on the enlarged penises in ski jumping, and everybody said I was crazy. Everybody said I was crazy. They said I was crazy. They said, Will's up to
I used
crazy
to be a
old
janitor
crazies
at the
again.
YMCA, and one day while cleaning one of the toilets, I accidentally opened it, and inside I saw Will Neff squatting.
Mm.
That's where I first saw Hole, and that's when I tasted the Speedy's hot sauce. For real though, I ordered it and can't wait for it to get delivered. Now show the chat what you showed me.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
Branches.
You're saying that life is like a tree.
It is. No, life is a tree.
I think my gut knew I couldn't stop now. I wanted to keep hating myself, but something inside me felt a weird tiny sense of pride in having actually tried anything. To give up now would mean my boss wins. And as anxious as I am, I really didn't want my boss to win.
I don't sound like a baby.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I went out again, scouring the streets for what felt like ages, and eventually found myself talking to a group of punk rockers who had pieces of advice they were convinced would work.
Getting laid?
Definitely good for easing tension.
How, like, where would you even start with that, though?
I can take you to a story from many years ago. A guy named Roar. Roar was kind of an asshole, but Roar was always getting laid. How did Roar get laid? He'd stand at the door of a party, and every drunk chick that came out, he'd say, "Hey, babe, wanna go fuck?"
Whoa.
A lot of girls would, like, smack him in the face.
I used to do that when I was like 14 on St. Mark's.
You used to do that too?
I was 14.
A lot of girls finally would go like, okay.
I don't know if I could do that, though.
I started to worry if maybe I was letting fear and cowardice get the best of me for not wanting to try this out myself. But then I thought about how something like this should probably warrant time in prison. I decided a better move would be to mentally check out of the conversation and revert back to venting out my problems like a robot reading a script.
As you said, I'm kind of tensed up in the office all the time. Just realized I'm like kind of afraid of everything, and like I wake up and I'm afraid. And
that is until a silent figure in the background couldn't stay silent any longer.
Working out.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of everything.
Why?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Here's a mind killer, man.
Dune quote?
Here's a mind killer.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I'm scared right now.
Yeah. Everything we do in life is out of love or fear. So if you wake up scared, you're fucked the whole day, every day.
That's me. I wake up and
What's there to be scared of? You may die someday, and honestly, death is just the beginning of something far more wonderful. So even if you die, what's the worst thing other than dying that could happen?
Yeah. I'm pretty anxious about losing my job.
I've been divorced 3 times. I've been to rehab. My son died. I've made and lost millions of dollars. And I'm basically dead to the world in lots of ways.
And
I fear nothing.
How does that...
Talek.
Yeah.
I choose.
Dude, my man is a stoic.
We all have a choice.
And just like that, he walked off into the sunset, beautifully, gracefully. But me, I felt like a baby. A giant baby in a suit, attacked with grown-up man wisdom.
That was intense.
Definitely. That dude came up to you all like...
But I knew this had to be some kind of divine signal for change. He had talked of love, that despite all he had lost, he chose to love instead of fear. And frankly, his problems made mine look ridiculous. So why not make my own choice? Why not invite love into my life? Maybe opening up my heart would cast some kind of powerful warm ray of light on my anxiety. Maybe the punk rockers were onto something.
Asian stud.
Maybe love
looking
is
for
the answer.
love. Oh no.
Hold on. If you're looking for a stud, this is the guy. What's your Instagram?
Talek all better. Tilek all better.
All your single women, get at him.
I had been choosing fear, and I'd been choosing it for a long time. And I knew this was a unique approach, but I had no time
He said, nice try, Diddy.
for farting around dating apps, and I definitely didn't want to be like Roar.
Hey, babe, wanna go fuck?
So I figured it'd be smart to just let the universe know that I'm open, that I'm available. But, pretty quickly I noticed I was more of a source of entertainment than I was a serious candidate for romance. And, you know, honestly, it hurt. And I know my posters showcased more of my playful, humorous side, but I was out in the cold, putting in a real effort. Doesn't that display a level of commitment that's maybe even a little bit attractive?
You're not even handsome.
I've been running around for the past
this fucking general casting ass boss that he got.
few days trying to fix myself, and well, this might have been the last straw. But as luck would have it, I ended up experiencing what I could only describe as love at first sight. People told me to find my passion, to find some sort of hobby.
Figure out what will make you happy in the long run.
Once you find the thing you like, it just opens up a whole other world for you, man.
And honestly, I wrote it off as silly nonsense. But now that I see it in front of me, I feel like a fool. A fool in love. Suddenly, it wasn't just me anymore. It was us. And this guitar, music, it made me feel like this is what I was put on earth to do. And maybe this is who I am. And this ultimatum with my boss, my worrying all the time, all of it just faded away. Who cares about any of that when you can rock? And before I knew it, I was. I woke up the next morning a completely new man, an anxiety-free man. I had done it, and all it took was a new love.
Wow.
I could express all my worries outwards,
That's very cool.
it just
Jason,
felt
thank
really
you.
good to have something that grounded me so much. But before I saw my boss again, I wanted to push it a little bit further. I needed to really be sure my brain had truly rewired. And what better way to put myself to the test than a showcase of my new talent? I was so confident in my
32
newfound
months
inner
with Uncle
stability
Baby
that
Billy. What a ride.
I was gonna go
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you for the 32 months.
all the way. I was gonna go all the way.
No.
You have it all twisted.
How can I be more handsome? Can I be more handsome? How can I be more lean? How can I be more lean? You hold my anxious heart for ransom. Then spit on my face until I cry. Amazing, but I'm filled with pride. Your office walls are full of lies that sing you racist lullabies. You say I kill the vibe, kill the vibe, kill the vibe, kill the vibe, kill the vibe.
Wow, what a ride.
I kill the vibe. You say I kill the vibe, 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 kill the vibe.
I had done something so crazy, so out of my comfort zone that I knew walking into that office on Monday was gonna be a juice fest. The look on everyone's face when they see how much I've changed. Juicy. Talec's not only anxiety-free, he's a rock star now.
You say that I'm an anxious kind of guy, but I'm not at all. I'm chill. I'm brave, I'm chill, I'm cool, I'm fine.
Austin was just asked if he would fuck Stefan Diggs. Where's Austin?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Also,
Thanks,
the
man.
funny part.
Oh, is he in Florida?
Asian.
Yeah, yeah. Did you you weren't filming
That's
any of
so
that,
funny.
were you? Huh? You weren't filming any of that, were you?
Yeah, I was snapping the whole thing.
Oh wow. Okay.
You want me to send it
Sorry.
to you?
Did you guys see my shirt here?
For some reason, I was convinced someone had stolen my shirt, and that people were filming me not because I touched their hearts with my song, but because I was some sort of
The fucking kitchen nightmare sound effect.
weird Asian guy who had finally lost it.
Sorry, have you seen my shirt?
Why did I have to take my shirt off anyway? I'm not the naked cowboy, and I never will be. I thought maybe my brain had finally rewired and I was this passionate guy who'd found himself, but turns out no one stole my shirt. It was actually in my bag. I thought love was always the answer. I feel like love is always the answer. But I'm all out of answers. And I know I can't go through life expecting to never be anxious, but crashing out like that and then running away feels like I've gone 30 steps backwards. I spent the rest of the day bothering anyone who would listen to my problems and was surprised when they opened up themselves.
Oh yeah, no, I'll wake up like I feel like I'm dying at times.
Yeah.
And I've been on antidepressants for like 10 years now. And I've been through something kind of tough recently. And that's like changed my entire life around. I don't know, anxiety sucks.
Yeah.
It really does, and it affects pretty much like everyone on the street. They're kind of like in their own world and super anxious, and you just don't know it. That's why everyone has headphones in. They're trying to like just be in their own world and kind of center themselves.
Like you said, you're kind of a vibe kill.
Who said that? He
my
said
boss
that?
said that.
You don't. I don't feel that. I don't even know you, but you don't seem that way. What did you do, man? You can only be who you are, and I think that you just have to remember that you have value no matter what. It doesn't matter. Everybody
So
has
even
value.
if I...
Yeah, even if you lose your job, even if you run into hardship, of course you matter. Of course you know, because you are here.
I guess the answer is to dump your head in a deep fryer at Olive Garden. At least there, your family. Oh my God.
That's it. Sounds crazy, but
Oh my God.
it's true. Okay.
I had somehow found myself speaking to a man who I thought was trying to threaten my life.
Whoa.
But as it turns out, he just needed a practicing partner for his new moves.
Push.
He was a karate
That's a strong horse stance right there.
and I guess his ninja senses were tingling because he could sense that something was off.
You know what your real question is? Why am I like this? What is driving me this way?
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what that is? What are you trying to prove? That's my question to you.
If I am not anxious, I'm not constantly on top of my stuff and thinking.
Why do you think New York attracts so many neurodivergents? Because you kind of have to be fucking crazy to exist in New York City. New York robs you of all peace and intimacy. Everything you do is on display for thousands of people. So you got to be a little tapped to be able to exist in that environment.
Then I won't achieve and I won't get to where I need to be. And
So what? Where do you need to be? Can I answer that question for you? Wherever you are, that's where you need to be.
Yeah.
That's all. Hitler was if you look objectively at Hitler, he's a tremendous accomplisher.
Oh,
But,
Jesus.
You know, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
On the other side, if you take a dog, dress him in the best clothes, put him in a castle, he's still a dog. You can't look at things as medicines. You have to, you know, oh, if I do this, everybody follows a trend. Or if I do this, I'll be happy. Or if I do that, then you do it and you're like, what?
yeah.
What? You know?
He then did some kind of analysis on my psyche based on my body's natural instincts.
Yeah, I can't.
You only have what Chinese would say is young. You're forward force. You have no ground underneath it.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's kind of what I feel like in life,
Yeah.
right?
Well, no. You have a ground. You just have not connected with it. You have it.
I was trying to process that conversation as best as I could. I wasn't sure how I was right where I needed to be because I hated my life. And regardless, I still felt that same pang of dread.
I'm going to sit on a bench and start saying this shit to people. Yeah. Yep.
My week was almost up.
That's the method.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, is this Tyler?
Yeah. Who is this?
Sorry, give me 1 second. Alright, look, man, I just wanted to call you. This is Eddie from the second floor.
Oh, hey, Eddie, what's up?
Mr. Williams obviously couldn't talk because of the investigation. I wanted to let you know. Don't come into work on Monday. We basically have to disappear. The whole money laundering scheme.
Wait.
They caught us.
What?
The whole money laundering. That's funny. The whole money laundering scheme. It's kind of a bust. So please don't come into work. Find a new job. And if you say anything to anyone, I'll fucking kill you.
And just like that, with one call, my life was over.
Why would I be? That's against the law.
Accountant, right?
Yeah,
You're the money guy. You're the numbers
Can you stay on the line for a second? I just kind of need to Can you stop saying I don't have a job anymore? I know, Eddie. Just stay on the line. Eddie, just stay on the line.
The number you dialed is not a working
Eddie.
number. Please check the number and dial again. El número que marcó no está en servicio. Verifíquelo y márquelo de nuevo.
I tried calling the number back maybe
Do you ever get anxious now that you have so much? Do you ever feel stressed about losing it? Yeah. You know, quick aside, I always say that I think being anxious and being depressed kind of exist on a spectrum where like depression is on one side and anxiety is on one side. And you can experience both, but you're kind of like in the middle. Like if you ever get all the way depressed, you won't really feel anxious because of like the hard nihilism and just kind of like acceptance of total pain and suffering. And if you're all the way anxious, you're like trying to preserve what you have desperately. So there has to be like some inherent value on what you're trying to preserve. I do, you know, what's interesting is like, I never really experienced anxiety until I started having some level of success. And I think Bill Hicks said it best where it's like, I think you put so much time and energy into your life that you have to assign it value, or otherwise, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Look at my bank account. That means something. Look at my furrows of worry. That means something. And I think the cure for both things is really kind of similar in that you have to break whatever feedback loop you've created and just start accomplishing things, whether they be small or big. Usually they're very small. Whenever I'm my most anxious or depressed, recently I was going through kind of a bout of depression because I felt very at odds with some members of my family. I just started accomplishing as much as I could. Like I would just power through a list of things, and it started to pile up, and I started to feel pride on those like little things that I piled up, right? Like, oh, I cleaned my house. Oh, I crossed this thing off my work list. Oh, I went and worked on my merch. It's very much like The Never-Ending Story, if you've seen it. Depression and anxiety are a lot like the doldrums, and you can be like Arterix and get caught. And if you give up, you'll stay there. Like you have to put together those small steps to get out of that place. I think the other thing that happens a lot is, we try one or two things and then we give up, and we think that there is like an inherent bad feeling that we are stuck with. And there's this really great book. I hate to fucking list a self-help book, but I read it at the behest of my cousin JR, who is kind of a guru in his own way. And it's called The Obstacle is the Way. And I'll save you a lot of reading. The point of it is basically there's usually one thing that you are like omitting or ignoring or purposefully not doing because it's the thing you dread the most. And typically when you're stuck, it is that one thing that is preventing you from moving beyond where you've been stuck. And the reason that you've been avoiding it is because it's the thing that you're worst at. And it's very true. You know, for me, that's like organization. You know, I mean, I'm ADHD and depressed. And so for me, putting together a schedule or planning in the future is really hard. It's just complete, you know, garbage. So I think I showed you guys once upon a time, my first step was to have like a big white calendar that I would like physically write dates on. And I got better and better at just kind of my own little way of organization. And it was a battle. It was an absolute fucking battle. But yeah, I'm more astute when it comes to depression than anxiety. I don't feel anxiety as much. One thing I will tell you though, for this chat, I am sure for all the people on Twitch, being online as much as we are online does not breed a stable mindset. In fact, I think the internet is one of the most intense catalysts for anxiety possible, because it's everything everywhere all at once at the speed of light. And all of that dread being force fed into your eyeballs like a mega hadron collider of just bad and scary information can set you off, right? Because anxiety is basically you're planning for contingencies, or you're worried about contingencies that haven't yet come to pass. It is a looming dread. It is the looming feeling of a problem that you are going to have to deal with in the immediate future. And I think when you are taking on all of the world's sins via the internet, compressed and then, you know, heated up on a spoon and mainlined into your arteries via X, formerly Twitter, it can just immediately breed that like, oh my God. So I do think that unplugging is important. I do think that putting some space between you and your online persona is important. So stop watching us on. Listen, I think all things in balance, man. I think all things in balance. I think we're all guilty of, in a way, making online events like our battles. And I mean, you're only one person. I think we believe that we have to fight every proxy war ever created in culture and art and in politics all at once. And the truth of the matter is, it's just not true. You can affect the little space around you as best you can. You can strive to be a better person and be informed, but you know, the wise man knows that he knows nothing. And to even task yourself with the impossible of, you know, creating order and chaos, ending entropy through your frail and singular human form, I think that can breed a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, worrying is a rocking chair. And I think a lot of people get stuck on that because I think it's a level of control. I think a lot of mental illness can stem from a feeling of powerlessness. A lot of the addicts that I have known, I think they take a lot of agency in that they can control whatever their addiction is. If it's bulimia, they can control their food intake. If it's alcoholism, they can control how fucked up they are. If it's, you know, some kind of rage problem, they can take it out on the people around them and control their moods. And that is a level of control in a spinning and you know, lost universe where you're moving on a space rock. So I think be careful to not strive for ultimate control, and be careful to not take out control in very detrimental ways. Just because you control something horrible does not mean that you are in control. That is why I think unplugging is so important. it is like that guy in the park said. Sometimes you have to ground yourself. Sometimes you have to just be reminded of the pleasure that exists in a Reuben sandwich. Sometimes you have to be reminded that you enjoy small things and that enough small things in a long day can make you feel tremendous. For me, it's the gym. I say that honestly. I enjoy the gym. I like going and lifting heavy shit and listening to a Jets podcast and taking off my shirt in front of the mirror and being like, damn, your tits look great. It's small. It doesn't need to be the conquering of some great land, or it's interesting. The gym gives me infinitely more mental space than my career or, any major trip has ever given me. Those small trips to the gym give me more mental space than that trip to China could have ever. Like, while it is a amazing once in a lifetime experience, I think learning to appreciate even small things is like how you train your happiness equilibrium. Anyway, let's finish this video.
A dozen times, I tried to run through every scenario I could where this wasn't happening. Like maybe it was a prank call, a mistake. Maybe I still had some weed left in me. After a certain point, I think I sort of blacked out. I wonder if my brain short-circuited or something, because the only thing I remember is being in some kind of void where I was floating. And I was thinking about how...
This talk has been excellent for my chest day. Hell yeah, brother, get them titties nice and big.
The one thing I was so scared of happening for so long ended up happening. I tried to do everything I could. I tried to change myself in any way I could to keep it from happening, but it still did. I guess in a way I was right to be so anxious because, I lost my job after all.
Name of the video, I'll link it at the end.
But in a strange way, I feel so relaxed. Maybe I'm in shock, but I'm still here. And I don't have a job, and maybe I'm a criminal. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But for whatever reason, right now that's okay.
This has become short movie night.
Yeah.
This is dope.
Sound effects are taking me out.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Thank you, Garniel. Oh, bro, handball. I used to be a killer. That was great. Street Therapy from the channel Tillich All Better.
I'm a stud.
That was great. I'm going to link it right now.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Will, with the census questions, are we supposed to send Hoss proof of out length? Just took a photo but wanted to ask before I send
Everybody keeps asking me about the census.
Listen.
And I keep telling, I did not write the census. That is all Hoss. I haven't looked at it purposefully because Hoss was like, don't look at it. So I really don't know what's on there.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy.
Yes.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
I've been looking for comics to frame and display, and came across an mint run of Shogun Warriors 1 to 4 with covers I love. Do you have any favorite issues you have displayed or plan on displaying?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Yeah. I have a comic book that is a rare bird. I think it's in here. Hold on. Is it Batman? It's like Batman. This is issue 2 of a comic that only ran, I think, for 2 issues. This is a pristine Reagan's Raiders, baby. This is a pristine Reagan's Raiders, where Ronald Reagan is essentially a G.I. Joe. And I had it basically hover framed like that. This is mint. Hi, GG. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That comic book was given to me as a joke by a friend of mine who's no longer with us. And after their passing, I decided to frame it, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, that's a really funny comic. What is this? The best opening ceremony uniforms at the 2006 Winter Olympics. Ooh, I'll give it a dance.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Jesus Christ, so many fucking pop-ups. United States? These are terrible. As Mr. America, these are terrible. Canada? I like the coat. The coat kind of goes nuts. The hat, I could deal without. Brazil. Terrible. Hers is sick. The guys, I'm not feeling. Haiti. Okay. Fire. Finally. Finally an outfit I can get behind. These are great. Great Britain. Terrible. Terrible. Colombia. Not good. New Zealand. That they're just wearing all black. Horrible. Oh, these are all terrible. Oh my God, these all are fucking horrific. Okay, this is pretty good. Nigeria brought it. I like this one. Norway's at least looks like, I mean, this still just looks like what someone would wear skiing, but at least it's clean. Terrible. Wow, those were all fucking ass. Holy shit. Wow. Those were all fucking shit. Wow. Okay.
What up?
I just saw you on TV.
Oh.
Listen to what I'm listening to.
What are you listening to?
Nora
Recession
on Pure.
indicator? I don't know. Maybe it's like so cold that they were just focusing on function, but none of those were like really high fashion. I feel like usually the Olympic fits, I'm like, whoa. Like some of them are high fashion. Those all just kind of look like what you would wear skiing. Like every one of those outfits kind of look like you could go buy it at a ski barn with peace and love. Even the Haiti one just looks like something you could buy at a ski barn, honestly.
Are you a singer?
I'm not a singer.
But you could do a little something?
Yeah.
Did you go out looking for me?
No, I had no clue you were going to be here.
You got to tell me what kind of vibe.
Mongolia was
So
tough.
like
Mongolia's was cool.
House drums, but like chill little chords.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
Oh, that's so nice.
Let it snow, let it breathe, let me breathe. I know you'll hold me tight, and you'll hold me through.
Okay, I did not expect this woman to snap so hard. Really like the US jackets? $2,000? I need to see this. Bro, she has a perfect voice for EDM. It's crazy. Put her on a fucking Deadmau5 song. Let's go. She snapped on that. All right. Team USA Winter Olympic jacket. I want to see this. No, can I be so for real? This looks like every fucking Olympic jacket I've ever seen, and it's $2,000. Like, this is so plain, man. I mean, just as an experiment, brother. Okay. I'm so in the right. Here is the jacket from 16 years ago. It's like the same lines, like same, you know what I mean? Like, it just all kind of feels like they've been running the same aesthetic for forever. Give me some wild winter shit. I don't know. The Olympics are so not my shit. The Olympics are, I just don't care at all. I just don't. I wish I cared. I just don't give a fuck about the Olympics. And I'm going to be honest, the only thing worse than the Olympics are the Winter Olympics. I do not give a single fucking shit about the Winter Olympics. I don't fucking care. I can't even pretend that I give a shit about who's faster at downhill skiing. I don't give a fuck. This would be more your speed. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Give me something fucking crazy. And put the guys in it too. Yeah, I think the last Olympics I watched was China. When was that? That was a while ago. I have not watched a single moment of the Olympics since 2008. Can I say it? Do away with the Olympics. Do away with it totally. I don't care. Cancel the Olympics.
Before we go,
It's in LA in 2028. I know. I'm actually planning on moving away temporarily.
heartwarming story of
You're against sports now? No, I'm just against. Yeah, I kind of am. Yeah, I kind of am.
courage from Western Australia.
A 13-year-old boy has been praised for a remarkable act of bravery after swimming 4 hours through rough seas to save his family. Austin Appleby was kayaking and paddleboarding with his mom and 2 younger siblings when strong winds and waves swept them further out to sea.
With no way to call for help and his kayak taking on water.
Jumping off a mountain and landing on razor blades in ice is nuts. Compare that to throwing a rock in a hoop. Yeah, I just don't give a shit, man. I don't give a shit.
Austin made a life or death decision. He set off alone, swimming 4 kilometers as daylight faded to reach the shore and raise the alarm.
Now, this was the moment rescuers finally reached Austin's mom and his siblings, clinging to a paddleboard after nearly 10 hours at sea. Rescuers describe his feat as superhuman, saying his determination saved lives.
I think at one point I was thinking Thomas the Tank Engine. Trying to get the happiest things in my head, trying to make it through.
What about curling, though? I don't care.
Not the bad things that will distract me and bring me out further. And at this,
You know how I know you don't care? You know how I know it's all fucking bullshit? Because you don't watch any of those sports outside of the Olympics. Literally, no one is watching any of this shit the rest of the fucking 4 years. Everybody fucking pretends to care. Once every 4 years, they're like, oh my God, the biathlon. Ooh. Like, I love that people do this stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's really impressive. Do it year round. I just don't think we need to fucking drum up the ding, 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 Olympic flame, bam, 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 because a bunch of fucking Romans used to get together and fuck one another, you know? And wrestle naked. We pretend there's some prestige to this. Oh, wow, the prestige of curling because it was added to the Olympics. Oh, my God. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
time, the waves are massive and I have no life jacket on. So
you know what? Maybe I would give a shit if we could fix everything else. It's hard for me to buy into the prestige of the Olympics when the world is so fucking broken. Why do we put so much effort into building a stadium for curling when the world is so fucking broken? Let's feed and clothe the homeless before we fucking spend billions of dollars so that someone can curl at the highest level. I don't give a shit.
Anyway, I just keep swimming. I do breaststroke, I do freestyle, I do survival backstroke. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Thomas the Tank Engine that was a great motivator for my son as well when he was growing up.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's not the only thing. I think, you know, for context, 4 kilometers, that's 80 laps in an Olympic-sized
Jesus
swimming pool.
Christ.
That's an amazing feat.
What
it's
a
also
little
longer
Chad.
than the swim leg of an Ironman triathlon. So superhuman is, you know, what he deserves. And you know what? He's back in school. This happened last Friday. He's already back.
Damn, Chad. I don't mean to yuck anybody's yum with the Olympics. I know some people fucking love the Olympics. I know some people get really juiced up for the Olympics. I wish I could. I just have, it does not spark any joy for me. Oh. I think I had to make such a strong statement too, because I know people are going to share so much shit from the Olympics. And I hope that you don't. I hope that I don't have to click links and pretend that I care about Lindsey Vonn. Whoa, whoa. This is a dumb take. Big curling guy. This dude's fucking fit.
Can somebody grab something else to cover her eyes? We're gonna need something else.
Yep. Hey, Gavin. Yep. We're gonna put something over her head and we're gonna toss it to you.
Hey, you pull me all the way in.
Don't let go of her.
Yeah, just don't let go. Best thing's for her to stay down and the way you have her.
The other thing I'll say about the Winter Olympics, and I'm going to fucking say it, it's mostly just rich people, right? Who gets to do winter sports? It's usually just fucking rich people. How the fuck were you able to ski so much more than anybody else? Because you have a rich family that
I
fucking
don't
puts
keep
you on a mountain
spamming.
every year.
What were your
And
thoughts
you know
on the
what I mean?
JJK Kill Bill homage? Apparently Japan didn't like the episode.
That's why soccer and basketball are so pure, because anybody can go out and play those games. Anyway, I'm an old cynic. I'm an old man yelling at the clouds. Oh, the dinosaurs.
Eating this plant with Spike, I felt so happy. I came right home to share it with my dad.
Wait a minute. You telling me this plant made you happy?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Ah, Dad, just try it.
Plants don't make you happy. Look, I'll prove it to you. See? Nothing. It's a most unusual day. It's like catching the bridal bouquet.
The puppetry in this show was actually so goddamn
It's
impressive.
like reaching the moon or composing a tune. It's a most unusual day.
It's a most unusual time.
I keep feeling my temperature slide. If my heart's not beating,
Didn't this show end in a fucked way? Yeah. A meteor hit and they all go extinct.
behaving the usual way, then there's only one thing to say. unusual, most unusual, most
I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Stop it! Look at yourselves. Sleeping on the floor, half-eaten food everywhere. Is this what our family has come to?
You guys got in trouble.
Cut it out. If you three want to ruin your lives with that plant, I'm not going to stay here and watch it. We're leaving, and we're not coming back until you clean yourselves up.
I know the place is a little messy, but it's filled with happiness. Hi, I'm Earl.
This is your brain. This is your brain on the plant. Any questions?
Classic reference. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Man, that infomercial was heavy. I want to play some video games. I'm phoning this stream in, goddammit. I kind of want to... What do I want to play? Hey, at Will Neff, I thought you might dig this. Wanted to share it with you. Okay, let me take a look. Lynn Cage clip, episode 12. I'll take a look. I'll give it a spin.
立刻更改航向，我要回地面。
我绝对不会让你复活出体。
Skyrim, so everyone will complain. You're on to something. What would your Marvel HeroClix team be? Well, I told you guys, I had a superhero DC HeroClix team that I used. I think I had Steel, Black Suit Superman. I forget who else I had. I think I had like Superboy. I forget. I had the Superman team synergy. What the f- he's doing math? Catherine Zeta-Jones, she gives me the laser. Bro, this is insane. This is insane. Oh my god. Oh! 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 Wait, is this whole show? Is this whole show online? We might have to watch this. That's sick. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. There is a strong piece of me that just wants to do a Caves of Quid run until later on tonight. What if we just did a Caves of Quid random spin together as a community?
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Play Karen, you beautiful red-haired goddess.
Oh god. All right, we're doing a random run. We're joining together. We can do this. I want a game. It's Friday. Fridays are for me. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, new game. Our last character died. Classic. We're going to do a random, and we're just going to embrace it. Priest of All Moons humanoid. We don't want humanoid, though, right? We want a mutated human, right? Wait, is it just going to keep fucking doing the same random? Okay. Warden mutated human humanoid. Burrowing claws, triple jointed nerve poppy, space vortex, and teleportation. You know what? Let's just make a character. You know what? Mutated human. You guys tell me which one to pick. And I'll play it. Gunslinger? Perfect. Okay. We need night vision. Night vision, if you don't have night vision, you're absolutely fucked. What should I take for a gunslinger? Freezing ray? Okay, I like that. Multiple arms. Okay, I like that. I think we should take a negative effect. I think we go... Evil Twin, do you only have to kill it once? Narcolepsy? No. Narcolepsy is absolutely fucking broken. No, that's horrible. Can I be honest? I think tonic allergy is kind of the best one. Amphibious isn't bad. Your skin must be kept moist. We're going to go Evil Twin. which gives us 5 points. What else can we grab? I think triple jointed would be crazy. I think triple jointed with a gun build, unstable genome. You gain 1 extra mutation each time you buy this, but the mutations don't manifest right away. Whenever you gain a level. Okay, we're going unstable genome. Thick fur. Should we take a beak? Evil twin can spawn multiple times. Well, that's good because we can just kill him for loot. Regen and no fur. Yes. Wait. No. Oh. Okay, if we go flaming ray, flaming. Well, we have 2 points now, which gives us a lot more to fuck around with. Teleport other. Mental mirror. That's pretty good. Clairvoyance. Heightened hearing, electromagnetic pulse. Ooh, that's very good. But I like thick fur. I don't know why slime would be good. What is the purpose of slime? Let's just take the beak. All right, we're beaked up. Now we need agility so we can get our gunsling on. Toughness is always important, but we're a gunslinger, so we probably shouldn't take too much damage. Intelligence is important so we get more stat points. We probably don't need much strength. We'll set it there for now. Let's set these to 0. You need a bit of strength. Okay, 16. I kind of feel good about this build right here. Great. Great. My name is... Okay, I'm really good at these. Okay, his name is Hungo Blarb. Perfect. Okay. What does ego do? It helps you talk to people. Okay. First things first, we take this quest, which is the water vine one. We're gonna do these water ceremonies too, which is really nice. I'm in search of work. And then we also want to give water to this guy. Man, Hungo Blarg, I'm feeling really good about him. Will steal from the chest there? No, I'll die. They will instantly shoot me in the fucking head. Close the door, they can't see you? No, that doesn't work, does it? Oh my God, what's happening? Someone was just killed. Wait, what the? Was that my twin? Was my twin just killed? Oh my God. Absolutely fucking humongous. My twin was just fucking murdered. What does this teach me? A machine of spiraling gear, trains, and canals of copper has been meticulously tooled. Okay. Okay. It's just poems. But it's a gold book, so there's valuable information in there. Someone said I can steal if I shut the door. Is this real? How do I shut the door? Is this real? I can actually steal this shit? Can someone confirm this? Usually. Wrong room. I believe so. Well, I'm going to take this and take this. You fucking assholes! Honest mistake on my part. You are timed out for a day. I really liked Hungo Blarb too. All right, Gunslinger. Okay. Here we go again. Evil twin. Ooh, beguiling. We're gonna take beguiling. Fuck all y'all. I don't need an ice beam. Suck my ass. Triple jointed. Regeneration. Sleeping gas? In case people get too close, we just sleep them? I like that. Wait, heightened quickness? Oh, we need night vision though. If you don't have night vision, you've already lost. Oh, we want it unstable genome too. Fuck. Okay. No regeneration, unstable genome. Sleep gas. I like that. Yes. Oh, wait, we wanted multiple arms, though. Fuck my sweet little pussy. What is quantum jitters? What? That's not good. That's not good. All right. We want multiple... Wait. We want multiple arms. This is problematic. Okay, I love it. Unspent mutation points. Telepathy. Who knows? It might come in handy.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Caught up on Night of the Seven Kingdoms and Fallout, and now I'm ready for my Will Neck Nightcap baby.
We gaming. Love this build. Perfect build. Balance, except for my agility. Love this. And his name is Yark, Glib. No, Gurk. Yark, Gurk. This is the story of Yark, Gurk and how he's not gonna steal from the fucking people in town and immediately get fucking murked. So dumb. Let's go, Yark, Gurk. All right, we do our water ceremonies. Damn, I need a lot of rep to get him out of town. That's not good. Okay, I can recruit this piece of shit after I do his mission. This is a dense game. It's very dense. Okay. All right. Bang. We've done it. Now we do this. Now we do this. Now we got to find a creature to beguile. Oh. Did we beguile him? Is he beguiled?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
I can't tell. Read log. Okay, it infuriated him. Okay, let's just kill this guy. Because we're gonna get hella... Wait, how do I... Oh, F. Oh my god. Okay, there were baboons outside of our visual. I can't believe that just fucking happened. Okay. Wow. That was devastating. Okay. Another gunslinger. Unstable genome. Evil twin. Triple jointed. Multiple arms. Freeze. Heightened quickness. Yes, this is the way. This is the way. Night vision. Thick fur. Yes. Zingo Bop. This is the way. This is the way. And the truth and the light. Zingo Bop has never led me astray. All right, Now the method is I gotta get a few. Perfect. Brother, why are there so many apes? I just need to snipe a kill or two and then get out. Okay, I got one. Dude, I swear the humanoid night or the mutated human night vision is so much worse than the humanoid night vision. Like I can't see dick. Yep, there we go. And so it begins. And so it begins. And so it begins. Wait, why can't I buy it? Why can't I buy this? You don't buy it? Huh? Really? All right, I'm going to take quickness just so we can get around the map. It's RNG. Great. Oh, fuck. Bro, I can't see a fucking... I have to make a camp till daytime. This is actually crazy. How do I rest again? I don't even know. Holy fuck. Wait, adrenaline control is like insane, isn't it? Isn't adrenaline control like the best? Read number 1. You garrote an adjacent creature's mind and control its actions while your body lies dormant. That sounds really hard. That sounds really fucking hard. I'm gonna go adrenaline control. And I'm gonna name my revolver. Fuck yeah. Everything is coming up. Everything is coming up Zingo Bop right now. Okay. Oh, this is so good. All right, we need more skill points. We'll get those later. Great. Come on, Zingo. That's my Zingo, baby. We got what we need. A good start. Just got hit with a rock in the fucking head. Ah! Zingo Bop, bitch. Remember the name. Zingo Bop, bitch! Great. Now, 172 ding-dongs. Pistola. Dead shot. Interesting. I think this. Okay. There are apes here. That's that Zingo, baby. That's that Zingo Bop. Who's left? Yep. Killing him. Oh. Zingo Bop style, bitch. Take him to church, Zingo. Take him to fucking church, baby. This is the start we needed. Bang. Yes. Oh. Oh my God, wait. It just went up how many ranks? Look at the fucking pace. My insane pace. Bro, with the adrenaline control, I am actually like an Olympic sprinter. Oh my God. The name's Zingo, bitch. Zingo Bop. Huh. The name's Zingo, bitch. Oh my God. I crit someone off the map. Look at my quickness, my insane pace. My insane pace. Woo! They're gonna sing songs about Zingo. My insane pace. My insane pace.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Guys, something is happening here. We have something beautiful with Zingo Bop. Yeah, get out of my face. Okay, my damage is already fucked up. Okay, we are already level 6. Bang. Bitch. All right, now we do our quest. Easy peasy. My insane pace. My insane pace. A chest, methinks? Give me a fucking Glock. We'll take it all.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Strong gifted a tier 1 sub to Terozer. They have given 16 gift subs in the channel.
All right, I don't know why I'm doing this. This is ego for Zingo. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you. My insane pace. Oh, a little drink, methinks? We'll get that. I'm gonna pray at this shrine. I don't even know what it is. I'm praying to fucking false gods. All right, I'm gonna hit the Explorer tab and see what happens. Insane pace. Okay, we are going down. Down, down, baby. Yep. Zingo Bob's about to get a few more. Oh, shit. There's a slime. Get out of my fucking face. We're going to clean the slime off ourselves. Fuck. Bro, I am dead ass fast as fuck, boy. Get out of here. Lockjaws. That's that Zingo! Alright. I'm gonna need to buy more bullets though, for sure. I just shot a wall like 8 times. Level up, bitch! Shit. You just don't know about me. They call me Zingo. Bro, +3 agility? Yeah! Wait, I'm actually broken. I am a god. I can't be touched or killed by mere mortals. I exist on another plane. Okay. I gotta be very careful. This thing can actually fuck me up. We got grabbed by the vine. He got grabbed by the vine. Ah! Akimbo. Oh, okay, it's just a toggle. Never mind. Okay, I have to go pick up his body, and we're out of here. Dude, Zingo Bop just cleared the first quest cycle like it was nothing. Oh my god, I just got lost on a single roll twice. Come on. Oh fuck, baboons. Get out of my face. Where is he? Zingo. I'm hunting this baboon. Zingo. Get bopped, bitch. Alright, I'm lost as fuck. You regain your bearings. Thank you. We go up. Back in town. Turn in the quests. Give me my rep. Now we do the water ceremonies. And if I did this correctly, we can ask this dude to join us. 260. Eat my fucking asshole with your hands. Okay. Let's trade. Do you have any guns? You have a musket. That doesn't really help me. Okay. We sell all of this. Sell that. Ooh, we have a weird artifact already? Nice. Let's identify it. Fix-It spray. Nice. Okay. I think we can sell that for a good amount of drams. Yep. Okay. Now we need basically all of his lead slugs. Good. Great, even. Whoa! Where did we get all this? Huh? That's a lot of drams! If we can get more... Okay, I have a question. If we get more pistols... Oh, why did I take multiple hands for pistols? If I can't use multiple pistols. If I could use 4 pistols, that'd be sick. You can? Real? All right, do I have enough rep for you to join the squad? Fuck. But you can dual rifle? Ooh. What happens if you murder an entire town? The entire town is dead. And doing that in the first quest giving town is ill-advised. Long shot. This fucking... Oh no. The mosquitoes want my blood. Okay, we can't just waste ammo like that. That's crazy. Building zone? Forgotten ruins! Nice. Okay, so that's a pig! That could have been bad. Okay, let's get this. Drams of honey. Wait, I thought I could just take this. Fine. Excuse me, guys. Oh, there's books in here. Wait, why are all the books gone already? Someone's been here. A chest? Something valuable? Guns? A glow sphere? Okay, now if I can put my glow spear just any old place I want. Beautiful. And it gives me more light. Where's the... Oh, books. Books! Valuable! Take these books. Take these books. Okay. Ooh. We got a shit ton of honey. Nice. Oh, Trash Man. What's up, bud? Oh, another chrome revolver. That's what we're already using. I don't know if that helps us. I'm just going to take his slugs. Kill him? Not worth. Fuck your reputation. Ooh. Oh, a hedge settlement. Cool. All right, I can buy food there. You're famished. All right, great. Whip it up, baby. I need to get more into... Oh, wait, I have a bunch of points. Holy fuck. Oh, that is so good with my agility. Holy fuck, that's good. Fastest gun in the West? Ah! Disgusting. All right, we're going to take Wilderness as compass. Oh, wait. We might want to take some acrobatics here. Yes. Nice shot. Wow. Sir, do you want to take aim?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey Will, hey chat. Hope you all are staying dangerous.
Thank you. Appreciate ya. Okay, this is where it gets kind of real. We just have to be careful. We're just gonna pick up everything for right now because we're kind of broke. Oh my god, we have a torch and a... Get this shit out of here. Worn on upper hands. Wait. Wait, does that mean it removes some dodge? Why is it red? No, it is giving me armor value? I don't understand.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Well, you can steal and job adjust the building without windows.
All right. I am never doing that again, brother. You can eat my ass with both hands if you think I'm stealing again. So for some reason, it didn't apply the armor value. Fuck. That was almost... Oh no. Woo! Really can't be fucked with. It's single bop, bitch. I'm gonna go triple agility again. Oh my god, next plus 4 agility. Jesus Christ. We gotta take multi-weapon fighting, right? Next. And start equipping like some daggers. Because I have so many hands. Saves ammo too. I like that. Wow, it gives you 2 things to spec into that. I'm ready to fuck. Don't get impaled. Okay, we're gonna go up. Where are we? Okay. A sinister presence? Oh no, it's my twin. All right, we gotta play this very carefully. He's over there. I need to reload. Okay. Adrenaline? I can't fucking see him. He didn't follow. Injured. Wounded. Brother. Did I get him? Wait, where's his body? Where's his loot? What? Where's his loot? His body pee-pee poofed. Fucking turtle. I'm just gonna smack him. He's gone. Jesus Christ, these turtles are so annoying. Get out of my face. We don't waste bullets on these motherfuckers. I'm out of ammo? Suck my ass, bro. We need to regain our bearings. Toot sweet. Thank you. All right, back to town. Hopefully, homie has some more bullets I can buy. Yes. We take those. Okay. Can we not waste my sweet fucking ammo? Brother, you have so much agility. You're a famous gunslinger. Shoot the goddamn guns. All right, they're involved. Let's just drop down. I hate this dungeon so fucking much. It's painful. 50 foot of copper wire makes my mission very easy. If we get a few more of those. Okay, another 10 feet. Huge. Trying to conserve ammo. Some more wire, please, sir. Okay, we drop down. All right, I'm kind of clearing these boys. Oh. Sometimes these beetles have something to trade. Interesting, interesting. All dog shit. How much drams of water do you have? Woo! Okay, I can sell this dude some books. Nice, bro. I'm fucking loaded. Very good. Oh, no. Dump the adrenaline. Run for your fucking... Oh, my God. Drop down. Okay, we just dropped down for our life right there. Wet symbiotic firefly? What is this? Wait. Shoot this fucking crab. Brother? How much health would you say you have? You're not gonna fight me, are you? Okay. I'm just looking for some wire, guys. Impaled. Oh, I'm so happy. Bro, I think multi-weapon fighting is kind of the way, but I feel like if I can just get more damage out of the guns, they'll be good. Oh my god, where's the wires, bitch? Is it better to have a Kimbo on? Maybe not. Oh, good. I'm glad it rusted my gun. I hate this fucking dungeon with my entire... I literally hate this dungeon with my entire person. Where are the goddamn motherfucking wires? What even are these things? Quizdo. Great. Got no more ammo. Had to smash our way out. Just me and my beetle. Fucking rusted one of my guns. Come here, motherfucker. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh. 50-foot wire strand. We're doing it. All right, I think we just get out of here. I need more wire, but I don't think there's any more in this dungeon. Oh, I think this might be it. What? Game is so fucking frustrating.
Your life.
All right, gang. I'm gonna go eat some food and call it a night. I'm taking tomorrow off. Thanks for joining me for a quick little weekend stream. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Next time I see ya, we might have the Rat King on. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening and good night. Haas, if you're looking to play some Deadlock, I'm down. Adios.